Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The University of Texas is now being investigated over ties to the Wuhan lab. So you have all these universities that are working with the Chicoms and the globalists, mainly the globalists, but have Chinese ties, get Chinese money, mainly controlled by the globalists, get Chinese money to fund them. The globalists buy up all these universities, put in their own people through infiltration and buying them out, and only hire like Antifa protesters, of all things, which you get all these investigations into, like wife beatings or something, and it's a professor at a college, and he has Antifa paraphernalia. He's getting letters from George Soros and a bunch of other things like that. And I expected this because actually I never thought of I knew it came from the University in Ohio or something like that, or North Carolina, somewhere in that area of the country. But then apparently they must have had funding from all these, a bunch of different universities must have had funding from the Chicoms, doing study, kind of a race to get there, I guess. But they had some crazy stuff at this university. Done some research. There's tunnel systems under the building. There's even a nuclear reactor somewhere under the building. And this also probably is one of the universities that tests DMT on people, really trying to convert people to Satanism, to having them communicate with the clockwork elves, which the DMT takes you there. Claiming that it's to contact aliens, but you don't contact aliens like that. It's through CE5. Without any drugs, you can do that. That's the power of the mind. DMT really takes the work away from going there yourself in your astral and actually working towards that and going into deep meditation. But it's possible. DMT just takes you to a lower dimension where Satan lays, not into higher realms, which you can't really see because it haven't been open yet, but are free to explore the cosmos and lower dimensions through your third eye, through your astral projection, through meditation, deep meditation, not through DMT, which just takes you to lower levels. But we are really free to explore anywhere as of now, except for higher realms because they're not opened yet. And of course, the agenda of fluoride in the water was to cause calcification of the pineal gland, which it calcifies it, basically turns it into stone, like a kidney stone or something like that. Or the third eye, which allows for out-of-body experiences. So that has been kind of destroyed. And that's when people actually take DMT. They actually see something with their third eye. Not a good thing, but they actually see something, and they're just amazed because most people have lost the ability to see clearly with the spirit through the use of all the fluoride. There's a way to fix that, but to really astral project. But I've only had really a few instances where I'm positive I did see something. So it takes a lot of concentration, especially when you're being attacked by all these chemicals. Anyway, this university is involved with converting people to Satanism, basically, claiming that it's to contact extraterrestrials, which are already here. You can do that just easily. Not easily, it takes work, but I mean, anybody can really do it. And if they choose to sign on through the offer that they're given from the Clockwork Elves, thinking that it's ETs, well, they've just signed their soul over. And this is a very big operation. But now we have some patriots inside the government who are aware of what's going on and going to be exposing a lot of people. So it's the Department of Education who is opening an investigation into the universities over ties to the Wuhan lab. The University of Texas system is actually a government entity of the state of Texas that includes 14 higher educational institutions through the state, including 8 universities and 6 health institutions. World-renowned microbiologist Professor Peter Chimikov said in China, scientists at the Wuhan laboratory have been actively involved in the development of various coronavirus variants for over 10 years. Moreover, they did this supposedly not with the aim of creating pathogenic variants, but to study their pathogenicity. They did absolutely crazy things, in my opinion, he added. The investigation apparently is also moving towards investigations of Zoom, the Chinese company, FaceTime-type company that spies on you, that now a bunch of schools are using. Even Google Meets, Google Classrooms, that's really the same thing. Just the headquarters are really here. I mean, Google has a lot of ties to the Chicoms, but I would say it's safer than Zoom, even though it is Chicom money with Google and all the big tech, Apple and such like that, has ties to China and really controlled by the globalists. And then China just kind of does the dirty work for them. So this resistance is now taking place. Are you going to get involved or sit on the bench? Because in this game, there's no bench. You just get knocked over and killed by the players. See you in the next one.